So this video is a little bit different. This is actually a candle, but it's by the brand DIPTYQUE, and they make some really nice perfumes, and then so they also make candles in the same line. They're kind of a luxury-ish brand. It is kind of expensive, definitely, but the smells are amazing. If you have a chance, I think like Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's and kind of the other higher-end department stores, they should have displays of them, so you can just go by and smell them all and see which one you like. But again, from beautyhabit.com, they had this really great deal going on where if you purchase so much in DIPTYQUE, they would give you 3 free samples. And I actually asked them if they would include duelle as one of the samples, and they were really nice and obliged. So they gave me philosykos, I think is how you pronounce it. Duelle, I'm not sure. Duelle. Let's all remember that I'm not very good at pronouncing things, so I'm sorry. This one kind of reminds me of viernes in Spanish, but that's not what it is. It's something else. But the translation of it is Verbena, and I love L'Occitane Verbena line. Oh, it's the best citrus smell ever. It's this really fresh, lemony with a little hint of like pine kind of grass greenness to it. It's just so delicious, and so I really wanted to try the candle by DIPTYQUE. So again, never sponsored or anything, but Beauty Habit just had this really nice deal with you. If you got the candle or so much in DIPTYQUE, you would get these 3 free samples, which I had been kind of eyeing because I wanted to try different flavors of it. They also included some matches, which I thought was kind of really thoughtful, you know, since it is a candle. So this is the online site, beautyhabit.com. Again, I'm never affiliated or anything. And they always provide a really nice bag of goodies. So in here, there are 2 more perfumes, an oil, a little lotion, and kind of a nice size little lotion sample where it comes in that little case container. Also has some like paper packet samples, and then some little cards about other things that they have going on at the website. So this candle then, oh, I just unwrapped it and it's like this lovely cloud of lemony citrus just came at me, and it was glorious, just glorious. It kind of reminds me of like a lemon drop scent, but it really does have a kind of green freshness to it that makes it lemony but not so overbearingly so. So DIPTYQUE Paris, this is kind of a little bit about how to take care of your candle and everything. You should cut the wax. So again, this smell is called, I think it's pronounced Verbena, but I'll write it in the caption how you spell it. Ooh, and then this is what the candle looks like. Really nice. I'm sure you've seen kind of glasses or candles like this where it has this kind of logo. This is the DIPTYQUE logo, kind of iconic for it. I've been on Pinterest lately, and I've seen a lot of people reuse the glass jars for like holding makeup brushes or other knickknacks because the jars themselves are kind of really iconic and really nice and classic looking. So this is again like the Verbena kind of smell. It is 190 grams or 6.5 ounces. So it is a pretty hefty candle. Like this should last a decent amount of time. And I don't burn candles that often. The other thing that's so nice about this is that you don't really have to burn it. You can just smell it. I mean, you can just smell how this is coming at you. Really nice kind of lemony smell. The wick is kind of interesting. It's not so much of that, let's see here, it's not like a white wick, you know, how usually it's a white kind of rope. It's actually kind of more like almost wood kind of color. But it's nice and evenly marked. It's not like there's any divots or bumps or anything. I don't love when the wax smudges the glass, but once you start burning it and it melts, it's going to happen anyways, so I don't have to like hate that either. Then the other thing I got was the candle holder, which is kind of expensive and a total splurge, but at the same time also really nice, because these candles are kind of expensive. but it's this little diptyque base. It's this candle holder base. But because it is a glass jar, technically, you know, you don't want to put this glass on anything where you might chance burning or kind of it melting. So, you know, you either want to put it on glass or granite or something else, or you can put it on this hefty, defty little candle holder. And this way it will prevent the glass of the candle actually burning or, you know, kind of touching anything else that shouldn't be touched. So it just goes on like that, and it fits the candle perfectly. So let me see if I can show you what it looks like then from a profile kind of picture. But imagine it on your shelf kind of sitting, and then that's what you would see. This kind of little slight dark rim, and then this candle, which just gives it a really nice kind of clean profile, and just kind of adds to the kind of luxuriousness of it. I think what I'll do is in the caption of the video is I'll try to write down a little bit about the descriptions of them from the actual online website, because I kind of stink at describing things. So they're 0.06 fluid ounces each, really nice kind of size, and there's just these little spray samples. They're a little bit larger and fatter than like the ones you get from Sephora kind of thing, where it's like comes in that paper card. So they are a little bit bigger than that. But they're just really nice sample sizes of all these different smells. And this one is Oud. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm trying to think of what this smells like. It's got a really nice light scent, and I'm actually really surprised. It's very light. It kind of smells like if you were to walk through the greenery part of a store, like you know how everyone's starting to put plants out. If you were to walk through, what are they called? Like those outdoor gardens kind of thing. It smells like that, where it's not specifically any flower or plant, but kind of this nice overall scent of like walking through greens, walking through plants and ferns and a couple of flowers. It's actually really light, and so it's really, really nice. I could see this making a really nice candle too, or just a really nice kind of perfume for something light. Definitely springy, and I'll definitely put a description of it better in the caption. This one is then philosykos, I think that's how you pronounce it. I feel like that's a Greek term, but I'm not sure. But this smells really, really nice and really refreshing, and kind of like outdoors by the sea, somewhere by the ocean. It has kind of a salty sea salt smell to it, and definitely a crispness to it that's a little bit stronger than the other one. Very crisp and light, and kind of like sea smelling, and kind of just kind of Mediterranean in that sense, I feel like. I don't know if it's just the name that's making me think Greek, but it kind of just smells like, you know, you're standing on one of those verandas where it's that all stone kind of alabaster, and you're out looking over the ocean kind of thing, and there's a couple of plants around you, so you get a little bit of greenery and then also this kind of sea salt smell to it. Really nice, definitely stronger than the other scent, but at the same time a really kind of crisp, refreshing smell. Lastly, this one is Doson. So this one has a very specific flower scent to it, and I'm not sure what flower it is. I'll have to look it up, but you can definitely tell that it smells like a specific flower. It's a little bit stronger in that scent, in that it's very kind of floral scent. I don't love floral scents. It is a little bit stronger just in general than like the Oud one, that very first one. I think it's about as strong as the philosykos one though, and it definitely has a very specific flower scent to it. I'm just not sure what the name of that flower is. I think it's really nice. I don't know if I would buy it in a large quantity because I don't love floral scents, but I think it also is a very nice kind of flower smell, and if you like that certain flower, you would love this. It still has a very nice kind of clean freshness to it, and just a really nice kind of flower scent. So then this is my little diptyque haul. Really, it's just this candle, this little candle holder base, and then these 3 free samples that I happened to get because I bought them all from beautyhabit.com. So the candle actually had this little pamphlet about the production process. If you want to just pause the video and read it, it's kind of really nice about how they, how much, meticulous detail they put into making these candles. And then it also included this nice little pamphlet about the ritual of lighting the candle and how to kind of get a hint of the smell of the candle. It also says in here that it will burn for approximately 60 hours if I do it properly. But again, you can pause this and just kind of give you instructions on how to burn. I would think any candle, really. But then that's just the idea of the diptyque process.